What's going on, guys? Matty here, or Twigg, and welcome to the penultimate episode of the Youth Squad Challenge. This is it. We are coming to the end of the series. The finale is here. We can actually generally say if we can win the league with possibly the best team you can possibly have. As you can see, I'm just going to spoil it here, but every single player that we brought in, Stark hasn't, I don't even think, played a game. Romagnoli, I don't think's played a game. A few players haven't actually, a lot of players hasn't played, but everyone's grown, which is really good to see. Obviously, these players in the grey haven't actually played for the team, so they aren't going to grow. But they've grown, everything up on this team, and this is going to be a tough game because, as you're about to see, our next two games are quite big, but let's go over the last few games. So, last episode, 3-1 victory against Birmingham, a 2-1 victory against Bolton, a 0-0 draw against number 1 Rochdale, a 2-0 victory against Bournemouth, a 3-0 victory against Brighton Home Albion, a 1-0 victory against Rotherham, and then a 2-0 victory against Fulham. Today's games are against Wigan and Charlton Athletic. I checked so you can see that Norwich are playing red in that game, and Watford is playing Middlesbrough. And the next game, I believe, we play Charlton Athletic. Norwich are playing Birmingham City, so that's going to be a good game actually, because potentially if they lose their next two games, we can go top of the table and just dominate. As you can see, we are 2 points behind them, and we could really do with the victory against them actually. They're a really good team obviously, and they've won one more game than us, and unfortunately we have drawn more games than they have, lost the same amount. And yeah, our goal difference is on 40. There's the 56. They've just ruined this league. They've just destroyed everyone in the path. And yeah, so we're going in. Obviously, we're playing Wigan on this game. We're going to play this game and sim the next, like always, one game per month. And this is the one game. So as you can see, we are playing. As you can just see by the lineup, anyway, we are playing one solid squad. We've got Tillman, Halalivic. The usual, up front is Kishner, Mbolo, and Sterling. Midfield is Tillman, Anderson, and Halalivic. Defence, I'm not sure if Ake was playing. We're going to say in a few minutes anyway, but I don't know. The central of defence is Emre Can and Rekik. But anyway, there's again once more the league table. Potentially, this is going to be one difficult game in my opinion, because not going to take anything away from Wigan. They're a good team, Al Habsi's the goalkeeper. Cowie, McLean. I don't actually recognise many players in that, and I know that they used to be quite good. But yeah, Grimaldo, Khan, Rekik, and Chambers has been the defence, and then obviously Scuffet's in goal, who's pretty much been in goal for every game, I believe. Undoa just hasn't played; he doesn't need to play. Scuffet is just the better goalkeeper in the game. But yeah, we go straight off kick off. Swift down to Hughes. Hughes up to Kim Gong-woo, I believe it is. Barnett to Kieran. And Kieran gets tackled from Anderson to Mbolo. Mbolo now try skip past Kieran. Gets tackled, and they do get the ball away. However, not far enough, because Mbolo chases it down. Passed up to Halalivic. Back up to Tillman. Tillman now does as usual, just trying to find where the ball's going to go. Up to Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling now we're just working through the defence. Down to Mbolo. Mbolo down Anderson. Anderson gets tackled, and they almost get it away, but again, Anderson with a hell of a tackle. Up to Kishner. Kishner crosses it in, and then Mbolo headers it and goes straight to Tillman, but Tillman can't score. So from literally like the first 5-10 minutes, we are dominating. So in the 17th minute, we go on another attack down on Mbolo. And Mbolo now just see, look at that though. Look how many people are on him, but they do get away. Hughes passes straight to Lopez. Lopez gets there, and we do fortunately get the ball, but that is a bit of a clumsy save anyway. Just kind of like pushes it away. And that's not really what we want. So sorry, Lopez now making another run at the ball, just down to Swift, down to King Boo Young, whatever it is, but he does get tackled, and Halalivic is making a run down the pitch. He runs, wow, that sounds like a horse racing person. Over to Mbolo. Mbolo now chips it over to Anderson. Anderson just goes for the volley, and a beautiful save by Al Habsi. This is going to be a challenging game, because that's 2 chances for us thus far, and we're doing pretty good. So Kim Dong-woo passes it straight through to Swift. Swift runs down, and this is bullshit. We get a yellow card and they get a penalty. Scuffet makes his first penalty against us this series. Kim Boo Young shoots. We dived right away, but unfortunately we cannot save it, and they do go 1-0 up. This is a dreadful way of us going. Then he does the... I don't even know what that's called. I know the song, but I can't even remember what the dance is called. I think it's probably just called the same thing as the song, but at this given moment I can't remember that either. But Gangnam Style, yeah, shit, sorry. But yeah, that's really 34 minutes in, a penalty, and we have went down 1-0 against a team who I really wish we really wanted to beat. I know like every episode practically has been a draw for us, and a couple of wins and a couple of losses, but that should have been a penalty. Come on, ref, that has to be a penalty. If what Scuffet did was a penalty, that definitely was, because that's bullshit. But as you can see, Red Kick now finds himself upfield quite often, and he goes all the way into the 41st minute, and we're going to go on the end of the half probably at a 1-0 down, because they are just playing such a defensive line. I mean, that's their entire defence there. Just, it's quite difficult to beat, but over to Anderson. Anderson now goes to, he passes it over, and Sterling cannot even score that. And then Tillman just launches out 10 miles wide of the goal. But that's pretty much how the game goes. 61st minute goes in for a shot in a free kick, straight to Al Habsi again. McKay's on for Lopez now, so that's a different striker, someone a bit more fit and fresh. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge, but in the 72nd minute, 18 minutes remaining, down to Sterling, up to Anderson, passes it back to Embolo. Embolo just passes it to Traore, who came on as a sub. Traore now just working through, passes it over to Tillman. Tillman now finds Kishner. Kishner now, look at that. That is a beautiful run straight through, and what a goal by Kishner. The guy who's getting the golden boot for us, who's getting every reward we can possibly give him, has just scored another one. Like, he's incredible. I love him. He's an amazing card, amazing player. Might actually do a career mode with him next season, or some kind of if there's something orientated around him, because he's amazing. But we do take a 1-0, and Embolo runs him, but it is offside. That is another chance on goal that we had in the 87th or 82nd minute, one of the two, or 87th minute. And oh, about to sneeze. Anyway, that is pretty much how the game ends as well. Just not, there's no point spoiling it for you guys. That is the way it ends. 3 minutes at a time, but we just cannot hold the ball, and I'm definitely about to sneeze. Anderson just doesn't have the pace, and he's someone who hasn't actually scored that much. I mean, quite a few players are Ajax players playing this. I know Kishner and Anderson both are, and I think there's somebody else, but I can't remember who it is at this given moment in time. And that is how this game ends. It's a 1-1 draw. Slightly disappointing for us, not going to lie. I am a bit disappointed, but as you see right now, the league table, Norwich lost that game against Reading, and we are 1 point behind them. If this is huge, if we win this game and they draw, we go top. If we win this game when they lose, we go top. Did I say that right? If we win this game and they lose, yes. And if we win this game when they win this game, they stay top. So this is going to be a huge game for us. As you can see, Charlton Athletic, we are playing the incredible team that is us. And Emre Can scores in the first minute, pretty much solidifying the victory, or hoping for the victory anyway. 25 minutes in, nothing else. 35 minutes in, nothing else. But 36 minutes, Sterling scores. Breathe. So going to the second half, Traore comes on for Halalovic. Onyeka comes on for whoever. Ibe scores, which is a pretty cool thing. 67 minutes gives us a 3-0 victory. And 4-0 with Raheem Sterling potting one in the back of the net, giving us the almighty goals. As you can see, we get 40 grand for getting where we are in the league, and we go through. And as you were about to see, oh no, you're not. We're going to go straight through. We're going to have a look. Yep, it happened. Norwich City beats I can't remember who they were playing. Birmingham, sorry, who was 16th, and we go 1 point behind the league leaders. If we had one more game, if we could play Norwich one more time, I am sure we would have beat them. I'm so so disappointed. But at the same time, it has been an amazing series. Watford came in third with us in 91, so they were nowhere near us. But wow, I can't believe it. We got so close to winning. It's unbelievable. So oh, just going through. So the playoffs, as you can see, that these are the teams who's in the playoffs. Just it's pretty much just a quick run through of everything that's going on. And it's just me to really there for me to close out this series. As you can see, yeah, we did finish second. A lot of things have happened, but it has been an amazing series. It's been 10 amazing episodes. If you've watched all 10, I'm so happy for that. Definitely, let me know your thoughts on it. As you were going to see, goalkeeper tournament was Scuffet. He only lets a few goals in. Team of the season, player of the competition, Scuffet gets on there. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Sharp wins the Golden Boot with 22 goals. I'm just going to point out there that this player of this whole thing for me. Oh, Sterling does actually get on there as well. Kishner is on there as well as being in the players team of the tournament. But straight away, I just have to say, like, Kishner's been the best player for this. Our strike force has been Kishner. Our midfielder has been midfield. Probably Tillyman or Anderson. They've both been really good for us. And our defence, my favourite defender on this thus far has to be Emre Can. Not only because I'm a Liverpool fan, but because he's just been so good for us. I really like him. I really rate him. He's really good. As you can see, he's at 73 rated, and he's phenomenal. He's been really good. Tillyman's a 77 now. Anderson's a 76. Sterling's a 82. Halalivic, when we get there, is a 76. So I think one more season with these, we could probably have quite a few 80 rated players. But this is how it ends. This is how the series will be ending. It will all be done. Player statistics for the teams. So as you can see, we get 10 and 11. Sterling and Kishner both end on 15 goals. We get 9th with Mbolo with 8 assists. Scuffet obviously gets 27 assists, clean sheets this season. So that is one hell of a record. Nobody on the yellow cards. Which I'm kind of glad about. Nobody on the red cards, I don't believe, when we go through. Oh no, we do. Grimaldo has 1 red card, which isn't too bad, isn't too good. But thank you so much for watching this. It has been phenomenal. As you're about to see, as you see right now, this is the link to the previous episode. But if you go onto my channel, the playlist will show you every video. Also, I do some enjoyable series, in my personal opinion. I do a lot of gaming orientated videos. So if you like that kind of videos, or if you have any ideas what you would like me to do, definitely comment in that lovely little section below and get back to me. I'm always open to suggestions, and FIFA 16 is just around the corner, so definitely be expecting something big from there. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, hit the like button. Comment if you haven't already, and subscribe if you would like to, because obviously I'm here to stay, and this has been an amazing series. So thank you a lot, and bye bye.